What's up, man? Welcome back to another episode of the Bowling Green Dynasty Rebuild. Hey, yeah. And in today's episode, we got the offseason.
What?
The most exciting part of the season. The offseason.
Oh, what are you gonna do now, big boy?
As you may know, in the previous episode, we did win our first bowl game of my coaching career. I also won Coach of the Year again. That's 2 years in a row. So I must be doing something good down here in Bowling Green that they think I'm the Coach of the Year back to back. But anyway, man, let's hop on into the off season. We are at the coaching carousel. And also in the previous episode, I did accept a 5-year extension with Bowling Green. And if you want to know why I did that, just go back to the previous episode at the end and I'll explain that. But right now we are moving forward. All right, so we are in the coaching carousel right now. I'm not gonna go through every team that hires a coach because that can get really boring. But I do want to mention that NC State, the same NC State that won the national championship, their coach went to Penn State.
Oh shit!
So N-State has a vacant head coaching position. I don't understand why you would leave after you win the championship, especially at a school like NC State. You don't really see NC State as far as like being one of the top schools or the top programs in college football. So you would think that you would stay at NC State after you win the playoff, but that's here nor there. We will advance on. Let's see who NC State hires, because we are going to put them on the schedule. They just promoted the OC, so they keeping it within the program. Can't be mad about that. Okay, so we have another update as far as NC State. Their defensive coordinator got hired as the head coach of Western Kentucky. So a lot of changes going on at NC State. Will that affect their team next year? I don't know. We will find out. And we have some news for the Bowling Green family. Our offensive coordinator got hired as the head coach of Central Michigan.
Fuck! What? Damn it!
We will be playing Central Michigan next this coming up season, I believe. So we have to be on the lookout for that matchup. Okay, so NC State hires a new DC from the University of South Alabama. Didn't see that coming, but it is what it is. And NC State also hires an OC from Nevada who was previously fired from Nevada. Yeah, that don't really make sense, but yeah. Okay, so we got Bowling Green up on the board for the offensive coordinator job. The bad thing about NCAA 14, they don't allow you to pick your coaches. Being that the head coach, you would think you would be able to hire your own staff, but unfortunately, that's not the case. So we pretty much just gotta go with the flow. We'll see who Bowling Green decides to hire. And they will hire a OC from Missouri who was fired after going 2-10.
How? Hold on, bro. How? I'm saying, how? Like that.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, don't it? Like we always do, we'll make the best out of it. And that'll pretty much do it for the coaching carousel. Let's advance to the next stage. And that will be players leaving. Okay, so now we are at the stage where we see the players that are leaving. We do have somebody that wants to transfer. It'll be a sophomore in Willie Jones. I don't know if I really want to try to persuade him to stay because it's playing time, and I don't know how much playing time he will get, being that he is a 70 overall. So I don't know. I might just let him walk. Of course, we got Carl Brooks, the senior. He is projected to get drafted. So we might have our first player from Bowling Green to get drafted while I'm the head coach. That is definitely a big accomplishment. You don't really hear about a lot of people getting drafted from Bowling Green as far as in the game. I don't know about in real life. But we got Jake Rogers, my boy Jake Rogers, no kin to Aaron Rodgers. He is graduating. Tight end Christian Sims is also graduating. One of my top defensive players, Darren Anders, the hard hitter, wig splitter, cap pillar, is graduating, and he will not be getting drafted, or he's not projected to get drafted, but he might make a practice squad or something like that, so can't give up on him. And we got AO, who he's a decent wide receiver. He don't just blow you away with his athleticism or speed, but he is sure-handed as a senior. 6'2", 206, pretty good size, but he did what he needed to do at Bowling Green. So sorry to see you go, AO, but we got new people coming in. Hopefully we can take this program to a new level as far as the receivers. And we also got Mr. Anderson. I didn't know he was a senior. Mr. Anderson is a senior, and he will not be getting drafted either. He made some pretty big plays for us here and there. I know y'all seen, if you watched any of the previous season, you would know that Mr. Anderson was all over the field. And we got Javon Henderson, a left end. He really didn't get a whole lot of PT, but he is graduating. So congratulations to all my seniors that have graduated. Congratulations to Carl Brooks, who is probably going to get drafted. Willie Jones, persuasion chance is very low for him to stay, so I'm not gonna even bother trying to persuade him to come back. It is what it is, and we will go to draft results. And Carl Brooks got drafted in the 7th round, the round he was projected to get drafted in. So give a big round of applause to Carl Brooks, the senior, the all-time leader in sacks, career sacks in the NCAA. Let's go. And we do have somebody that wants to come in to Bowling Green, but he is a 64 overall free safety. Don't know if I really want to bring him in. He's probably not going to play. It'll be just a waste of a roster spot. So we will respectfully decline that. Sorry, Justin Johnson. I know you want to be a part of the movement, but when you come here, you won't be moving it. You will be sitting still on the bench. So yeah, we'll just leave that and we'll advance to the next stage. All right, so we got 15,000 points to try and get some of these prospects. I'm trying to figure out what's the most important thing to us right now, and that probably would be the defensive side of the ball, since we struggle so much on defense. Probably need to try to get some of these guys. Avery Clark maybe on the offensive line. We need defensive players and offensive linemen. I feel like that's the most important thing right now. I know I said I like these receivers, but we do have receivers coming in. So we have 2, and we already have Tom Hayford and Ben Harrington. So not really too concerned about these 2 wide receivers. Mark Miller, not really too concerned about him. He's a 66 overall. Has decent throw power. Accuracy is below average. He can run, which that's a good thing, but I don't know. Really not gonna really just. I'm not gonna chase after him. So we have to try to steal Avery Clark away from North Carolina. Let's start off with 4,000. Okay, yeah, we're gonna start off with Avery Clark with 4,000. We are pretty close to locking up David Booth. Probably put 5,000 on Kevin Lewis. So that leaves us with 3,000. Like I said, I'm not really too concerned about these wide receivers. Outside linebacker, we do need an outside linebacker. So I'm gonna put 1,000 on Tim Brady. Yeah, we'll put 1,000 on Tim Brady. I like Logan Henry. I'll put 500 on him and see if that does it. Really don't waste too much on him. Let's see. In the cornerback, pretty good. His press isn't all good. Hit power and tackling is now. We already have enough problems with tackling. We don't really need another problem. Adam Alexander he's a wide receiver. We're not gonna even do that. If he comes, he comes. If he doesn't, he doesn't. We are in the lead, but I don't believe we'll have enough points to put on them and get them to commit anyway. Same thing with. Actually, I don't believe we have enough for Logan Henry. Let's put 1,000 on him. I will put 1,000 on him. Kind of thinking. So I don't know about Avery Clark. We losing with him. I might put another 1,000 on him. I really do want that guard position. And he's a freshman. So I believe we're gonna ride with that. That's what we're rolling with. And we'll see what we get. Okay, so we did get 4 out of the 5 players we went after. We did manage to get David Booth, the 76 overall right end. We did get Kevin Lewis, the 75 overall defensive tackle. So 2 guys on the defensive line. And we did get Avery Clark, an offensive lineman, a guard. Logan Henry did commit to Florida State, which I'm not really upset about. And we did get the outside linebacker, Tim Brady. And so we got Keith Fletcher, who didn't commit to anybody. Adam Alexander, who didn't commit to anybody. Mark Miller went to Boston College. And of course, Logan Henry went to Florida State. And Daryl Edmonds went to Oregon State. And Eric Smith went to Oklahoma. So that'll pretty much wrap it up there. Let's advance to the next week and we'll go to position changes. Okay, we have Stephen Taylor, Gregory Wilson, and Jesse Williams. All of these guys are athletes. So we need to figure out what all we need first. We might need to be looking for a quarterback this coming up season. Bernard Cruz is on his way out and Tucker Melton is a junior. So I think we need to be looking for a quarterback. T. Stu is a junior. Trayvon Moore is a senior. Tay Keith is a junior. So we probably need to be looking for a halfback as well. Wide receiver, we seem to, I don't know, we got 4 senior receivers on the roster right now. And that was the reason why I went after those 2 other receivers, D. Hill and Mike Potts, because I knew that we're gonna have Tom Hayford, Ben Harrington going out because they were both JUCO juniors last year. So, and we got Tyrone and Javante Kinsey, also seniors. They probably will be getting more PT this year than they did this previous year. And also Jalen Embry would probably be getting some more PT as well. Probably need to be looking for a tight end. Let's see, at the tackle position, we do have a sophomore and a whole lot of juniors. Oh, really? We have a JUCO junior and a sophomore. Both of those guys coming in will be better than what we have on the roster right now. So that's good. We have a freshman, Scott Payne. Should be on the lookout for him. Might redshirt him just to get all the good out of him. We do have a sophomore. No, he's already been redshirted, so I can't do that. But we do have somebody waiting. Right guard, we have two freshmen ready to step up. One of these guys might move to left guard. I might move one of those guys to left guard. We'll see. We are in position changes right now, so I'll leave him where he's at right now, just for the depth chart. I don't know, that freshman would be better, but then again, yeah, we'll leave where it's at right now. I need to see some training results before I get too crazy. See, we got somebody waiting as far as the right tackle. Definitely need to be looking for a left end, defensive end. Of course, we got the two JUCO guys. I might move one over. I believe that's what I will do. I'm gonna move. We'll do that. That way he'll get some playing time. Probably not gonna start because John Johnson is probably going to surpass him as far as overall after the training results. But we'll see. Gonna need some defensive tackles. I feel like we're gonna be recruiting for a lot this year. We got two junior outside linebackers, Aaron Washington, and we also have Tim Brady, the freshman coming in, true freshman. We might redshirt Tim Brady. We got Brock Horn coming back, but he is a senior. We do have Diego, who's a sophomore. We do need some outside linebackers. Are we looking at cornerback? We got three freshmen coming in. I didn't recruit any of these guys. They decided they just want to come here. So we will have Terrence Walker back. We will have Marcus Shepard back. We will have a true freshman in Freddie Hill getting a lot of PT. And Deshaun Jones Jr. Let's see, free safety. Probably need to be looking for a free safety. Just about need to be looking for a whole roster. What it looked like, because we got a lot of juniors and seniors. We do have Brett Austin locking up the strong safety position, so we really don't have to worry about that. And we do have a freshman kicker, two freshman kickers. That guy probably not gonna play. He might just get cut. And of course, we got our sophomore punter and David Lucas. So we good there. All right, so it's time to see where some of these guys can go. Looks like either halfback or receiver for Stephen Taylor. What is he overall right now? He's a 78 overall right now. If I put him at halfback, that's going to drop him down to a 77. Wide receiver, he's a 78. So let's just move him to wide receiver. Let's see, Gregory Wilson. He's not a wide receiver. I think he's a defensive guy, a defensive back, a free safety. That's what we needed, ain't it? So we'll move him to free safety. So we'll have Gregory Wilson behind Bo Diggs. Okay, I like that. And we got Jesse Williams. We'll see where he belongs. Looks like it's gonna be halfback. Oh, he's a decent cornerback. He's a 79 overall free safety, but I can't do nothing with him back there. Yes, I can. I can move him to free safety. Hold on. Because Gregory Wilson is only a, I don't know, Bo Diggs is probably going, yeah, he's probably going to upgrade as far as, I need cornerback. So we're going to put him at cornerback. He will be a, let's see, what is he? He will be a 75 overall cornerback. So let's do that. And we'll keep the changes so far. And we'll advance to the next stage. Let's go position by position. And Bernard Cruz jumps up +7 to a 91 overall. His awareness jumped up +6. That ought to help him out a whole lot. I think there was a lot, that had a lot to do with his problems with accuracy, with his awareness. I'm not for sure, but I think. What did his speed go up? No, his speed did not go up. Acceleration went up 1 point. What about his throw power and throw accuracy? So he got a 91 throw power and a 90 accuracy, +5 on the accuracy. So Bernard Cruz should be a beast this year. An all-around beast. T. Stu is a +5 up to a 93. And he's only a junior. Yes, sir. And we got Trayvon Ramore, who is up to an 85 +6. But look, his speed is so terrible, bro. It's like the man is running in quicksand. But we got Tay Keith +6 up to 82. Tay Keith will probably be the backup. We got Griffin Little +6 up to a 78. And we got Tom Hayford, who is a +5 up to an 86. Let's go. Ben Harrington is a +4 up to an 82. You better call Tyrone. He's a +4 up to 81. We got JK, Javonte Kinsey, a +4 up to 81. Jalen Embry is a +5 up to an 80. My tight end, Tommy G, is up to a 84 with a +5. And we got the backup, Levi, a +4 up to 80. And we're not gonna just go through every one of the positions and name out everybody, but we'll scroll through and look and just see how much we have improved. Offensive line has got a lot better. A lot better. And we got John Johnson, a +4. And we got Blaine Spryers, a +5 up to 86. So be on the lookout for Blaine Spryers. He's probably going to be the one leading the team in sacks this year. Just going to put that out there. Anthony Hawkins. I don't know. Anthony Hawkins might give Blaine Spryers a run. He's a +5 up to 85. And we got Jamal Ryan, a +5 up to an 84. So my defensive line looking pretty decent. Got the outside linebackers here. On the left side, we got middle linebacker Brock Horn going +5 up to an 82. And we got JB Brown, who's gonna get his first chance at playing time. He's a +4 up to a 76. Really not that good, but not bad. We got Terrence Walker, who's a +4 up to 81. Marcus Shepard, +5 up to an 81. And Deshaun Jones Jr. +5 up to a 77. So we needed to improve as far as cornerbacks, and I feel like we did that during the offseason. And we got the senior, Bo Diggs, +5 up to an 82. Brett Austin, a +5 up to an 84. And that boy is only a sophomore. He's an 84 already. He gonna be a beast by the time he's a senior, if he stays until he's a senior. And there's not much to talk about as far as that kicker. But our punter, David Lucas, who was doing double duty last year, is a 85 +5. All right, so let's advance to the next stage. I feel like we did pretty good with the training results. And now we have to cut players. And we are 10 roster spots over where we need to be. So let's begin the cutting. We're gonna start with this left tackle. He's a redshirt junior. Probably not gonna play. Let's let him go. Okay, right guard. Another redshirt junior who's probably not gonna play. See you later. Okay, so middle linebacker, we got a redshirt senior who's probably not gonna play. Cut him. If I can, I'm gonna cut. Yeah, let's cut him. He probably not gonna see the light of day. He's probably not gonna see the light of day either. Let's cut him. Patrick Day, I want to keep you around, my boy, but you probably not gonna play. He's a red shirt junior, though, and we do have 2 juniors. I don't know. Let me see. Oh, we definitely cutting one of these kickers. LeBron Davis. Is he really going to play here? Is he? I don't know. Don't think so. Will this guy actually play? Probably not. So let's get rid of him. I don't want to cut none of my receivers because I do have 4 that are going out. Don't really know if we'll be able to replace all 4 of those guys. Red shirt sophomore. He's probably not going to play. We'll cut him. We'll cut Patrick Day. Sorry. I had to do what I had to do. So let's advance to the next stage, which will be the custom conferences. Probably not going to do anything there, so we probably will end up skipping past that. Okay, so we are at the preseason part of the year. I might just go and do that in this episode too. That way we don't have to sit through that at the beginning of the season when we have a game to get out the way. So probably gonna redshirt some players here. Some guys we want to keep around, help develop. Okay, so the 2 receivers, D Hill and Mike Potts, we're gonna redshirt both of those guys. We know they're gonna be good for us in the future. I don't think a 7th receiver would see any PT. Should we waste a year of Steven Taylor sitting on the bench? Probably not. So if there is another receiver that gets PT, it'll be the red shirt freshman, Zach Massey. Let's red shirt that left tackle, red shirt that left guard. Let's red shirt him. David Booth. Let's red shirt him since we do have 3 seniors. We'll let those guys hog up all that PT for this year. Kevin Lewis, the true freshman, we will red shirt him since we do have 3 seniors that are about to graduate in this coming up season. Tim Brady, let's red shirt him. Let's get the good out of him. Let's look at the schedule and let's see if we can get all those teams that we want on our schedule, on the schedule. Let's get NC State on the schedule early. That way, if it is an L, we'll be able to recover from it. Let's see. We also want, let's see, I can get Army on there. I see them already. Okay, so we got NC State and Marshall on the schedule right now. So can I get Army in this spot? We can. So that's 3 out of the 4 teams. And let's see. All right, so bam. I know the rapper 10,000 thought that I couldn't get all these teams on the schedule. But as you can see, we got NC State, we got Marshall, we got Ohio State, and we got Army on the schedule for this year. And our strength of schedule is still only a C, even though we got 2 of the top 4 teams on the schedule. Our conference schedule is probably just that bad. That even though we got 2 teams that could potentially be in the playoff on the schedule, the strength of schedule is still a C. But I got a feeling that the NC State game, the Ohio State game, and that Army game is gonna be, yeah. We could potentially have 2 to 3 losses this year coming up. But yeah, we managed to get all the teams that we wanted on the schedule. I might next season, not this season, but next off season, I might just I might take some suggestions from the subscribers as far as getting some recruits on the board. Like, as you can see on the screen here, creating a prospect. I might let some of the subscribers suggest some names and positions as far as recruits we can put on the board, and then we kind of keep up with them where they go. They might not go to Bowling Green, but we could probably halfway keep up with them. Just something I thought about when I seen create prospects. I really just don't want to create a prospect just to be creating one. I like to let the computer, the game generate the prospects for me. That way it's kind of a even playing field. But I do want to interact with my subscribers and see what y'all think about that. So if y'all got any suggestions, drop them down in the comments, and we'll see about getting those guys, getting them on a recruiting board next season. But we will skip to recruiting now. So let's look at the team needs. We need a halfback. Of course, we need a halfback. And we need a DN, a defensive tackle, a middle linebacker, and a free safety. All right, so we got stars. I got my little notepad here. We got stars beside all those guys. I feel like we will be going after the best talent we can possibly get. We need a halfback. Let's look for that. At least a 3-star. Percent lock less than 25. Of course, we want him to be interested at least. And we got 9 matches. So what I'm not going to do is bore you guys with all this searching and stuff like that. You pretty much see what I'm doing here is I'm going through and searching and trying to find the best players at each position. Once I get done with that, we will come back. We will go through what I have on the board. So just bear with me. I'll be back. It'll probably seem like just 1 second to y'all, but it'll probably be more like 30 minutes to me. All right, so we got 20 prospects on the board right now. That will take up the whole 1,000 points as far as scouting. And all these guys are interested in coming to Bowling Green. We are going to wait until I think maybe week 2 before we start going after guys that don't have any interest in Bowling Green. We'll see what the lock percentage is, and if it's below 20, we will go at some of those top guys. But for right now, we need to scout the guys we got on our board right now. Okay, so Marcus Dodds is an 81 overall quarterback. He is a JUCO, but Bernard Cruz is a JUCO, and I feel like he's done pretty good so far. This man has a throw power of 83, but his accuracy is 95, and his speed is 86, acceleration 88, agility 85. So yeah, elusiveness 75, break tackle 76. Yeah, we might be, yeah, that might be the next guy. And we do have some wide receivers here. We got Brian Ramirez, who is a 78 overall, and his catching is good. Spectacular catch is good. Catching traffic, it's all right. Let's see. Doug McKinney didn't really get any better. He's slow. Acceleration is terrible. Catching is okay. Really doesn't wow me, so we're gonna remove him. Let's see about Jason Lynch. Yeah, he really doesn't wow me either. We remove him. Sergio Henry, fullback. He is a bust. But that is the guy that we do have a chance at getting. So we might leave him on the board since it's so hard to get fullbacks in this game. Okay, so Garth Fowler went down 3. Really not too concerned about that. We do have Charles Williams, who's a +3 up to a 76 at tackle. Like that. See Sean Seward. He's down. Really don't like that. And we got Ryan Fields going up, so we might leave him on the board. And we got Chad Johnson. Only a +1. So 268 overall defensive ends. Really don't know how to feel about that. Maybe some guys we could develop. I really need guys that can play right now on the defensive side. Like this cornerback here, Kelvin Alexander, who's a 76 overall. Is he a freshman? He is a freshman, true freshman. What about Brian Kerr? Okay, 73 overall. He's also a true freshman. Like to see that. And we don't want to see that. That guy going down. We got a +2 to a 70 overall for Clint Stevenson. That's another guy we could develop. And we got another quarterback, Byron Jackson. He's more of a pocket passer who can run just a little bit. Let's move him up to the top right here under Marcus Dodds. Okay, who haven't we got it? Okay, we right here. So we got Terrell Bates. He's got speed, but that's really all he got. Remove him. We'll see if we can get one of those top backs after week 2 on the board. We got Maurice Young, a wide receiver. Catching is terrible at 61. Really don't like that. See, we got another guard. He's a 69. I mean, not a guard, a tackle. We got 2 tackles on the board already. So not really going to waste any time there. So to start off the season, we'll have 12 prospects on the board. Some offensive line guys, some defensive line guys, some cornerbacks, and a safety. And we'll see if we can steal some more prospects as we ease our way on into the season. But that will do it right now for the recruiting. We already got the schedule set up. We already redshirted some players. I feel like we can start the season now. Okay, we have some preseason All-Americans, 5 of them. We have some preseason All-Conference players, 10 of those. And we did find a bust, one of those, which we don't like, but we are glad we found them early. I guess we can go and do some recruiting now and not wait until the next episode, and then we have to start off the episode with recruiting. And let's see what we can do here. I think we want Marcus Dodds, so we will offer him a scholarship right out the jump. We are down 230. Let's give him. Let's start with 400.
Lil' B fuck 'em up. Lil' B fuck 'em up.
We'll leave those guys at the bottom of the board right now because we really don't know what they're going to do until week 2. And we will get to week 2, but we won't do any recruiting. Come on, NC State. Still be number 2 when we get there. Okay, they're 1-0. Still at number 2. And that's what I like to see. All right. So if you have made it to this point of the episode, you already know what's going on. It's the outro. Went through the whole offseason, got everything set up. Team is looking good so far with the training results. We did lose some players to graduation, but we did gain some players as far as recruiting wise. And we will look to start the season off with a dub over the number 2 team in the country. And we will start the season off unranked again. This MAC conference is really not doing us any good right now. But at some point they are going to start respecting us. Maybe a win over NC State and Ohio State this year will do it. But we have to win those games, and I'm not so sure that we will win both of those. But anyway, make sure you like the video, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe. We going into season 3. We trying to do big things this year. Maybe go undefeated. Who knows? But we definitely trying to win the MAC 3 times in a row. We definitely trying to get a bowl game. Hopefully we can make the playoff again. But with all that being said, I'm your HC. This is BG. Shout out to the subs, man. Shout out to Rapper 10,000. Shout out to my brother from another mother, Product Visuals. Shout out to Optimal Prime 870. Shout out to Thomas Bays. Shout out to Tony Hawkins. If I'm forgetting somebody, I'm sorry. Make sure you comment in the comment section. If I see you commenting a whole lot, I just remember your name off the top of my head, like I'm doing with all the other subs, and you can get you a shout out at the end of the episode. But anyway, I'm your AC. This is BG. I'm out.